Okay, good. At least I could still record. I don't know what that was. But anyways, to kind of recap on my story here, finding this industry just came at this very important time in my life. Being pregnant, not knowing what my life was going to look like. Am I going to see my son take his first steps? I didn't think it was possible with our current life because we were both working so much, my husband and I. So fast forward, I start diving in online and looking into different options, and I just found a company to run with and thought, gosh, if I could just make like this little bit of extra income, maybe I could pay someone to, like, I don't know, clean my house while I play with my baby. Like that was really my biggest hope and dream. Did I think 10 years now down the line that this would have actually become a full-time income and full-time career for myself and my husband? Absolutely not. In fact, I had to convince my husband this wasn't crazy to begin with. And to be honest, because I was a traditional business owner, I kind of just would roll my eyes at people selling things online. I'm like, get a real job was kind of my thought process. Clearly, I'm eating my words now. But I just didn't understand the validity of this industry, of the online space, of what social media would become, and so on and so forth. And so looking now, it's so interesting. We're such in a unique time in our world where people are being really hit economically with inflation and all the things where most people, even if they love the job that they have, are still in a place where it's maybe not cutting it completely anymore. And they are having to supplement and add an additional option for them to be able to make a little extra money for their family. And so, fast forward for my husband and I, yes, it became a full time job. And we are so, so grateful, especially to have found a company like this. But for us, I think about those of you who were like me back in 2016 when I first found this industry, that maybe you have a job that you love. Maybe you're not newly pregnant. You just need to contribute a little bit of extra. And the beauty of a brand like this is that for somebody like that, or somebody like me who maybe is looking to actually find a way to make a full time income, and everywhere in between, there's a spot for you to kind of find your place here. But let me get into the fun part. That's just a little backstory on me. I want to share with you guys a little bit about this incredible brand and what I have found, specifically why I chose to partner with this brand in particular. Now, I know I mentioned that I've been with Bellamy for just 1 month now, but let me back up because I have to tell you guys, I actually heard about Bellamy when they first launched in 2018. Now, most of you, I'm sure, have not heard of this brand. And it's because even though we have grown in revenue every single year for 6 years, in fact, there's only 20 online brands in the world who have increased in revenue year after year the past 4.5, 5 years, and we're one of them. Even though we've been able to see that substantial growth, we are only in the US so far and just starting to get the word out. I was blown away when I got to meet the owners and got to see what their mission was. And really, I've been saying, gosh, this is really the industry or online world's best kept secret, because why doesn't everybody know about this? And that's really what we're looking to change, to spread the word about this brand. Now, I love that we start when our owner, Melissa Thompson, owner, founder, CEO, her and her husband, Scott, their credentials are incredible as far as their background in the industry and also in digital marketing and everything they've done in business. But most importantly, I love their heart. When you actually talk to them, they feel like real humans, so humble. You would never think that they have this massive, incredible brand. Instead, they feel relatable. And Melissa was just a single mother and then met her husband, decided to start a blog and share with women the things that she knew about beauty and being a mom and all of this. And that's actually how this brand evolved and became what it is today. And I love their mission. And this is really important for all of you guys who are on here, whether you're supporting a friend or wanting to learn about this as an option, that you understand that, yes, we're very passionate about delivering luxury products that have to provide real results. They have to work. And unfortunately for us, especially in the US, we like to see things work pretty quickly. It's like the microwave society, right? So they can't just actually deliver results, but they need to deliver fast results. However, the second part of that is the most important, which is also while helping people put milk on the table. Like I said, it's not just about somebody wanting to replace their full time income or just somebody that is bored and wanting to go on our trips that we have and things like this. It's also just for so many of us that are feeling that weight and that pressure from a financial standpoint, because at this point, it is difficult to just put milk on the table. And it is hard when you have to choose between getting gas or getting groceries within a given day or a given week, right? And so we love that we can help people with that. Now, let's talk about some fun stuff, the product portfolio. And especially if you're just jumping on here to see our product line and decide if you want to shop and support your friend. That is why I'm excited to go over this. Now, we have 4 different verticals of products, which I love from a business standpoint because I do not have to turn people away. Whether they wash their hair, if they put on makeup, if they want a hydration drink, okay, I've got it all. So it feels great to have an e-commerce store set up that I can actually service every single person that comes to me with something. So let's dive into each category. First, we have our wellness line. I will just give a shout out to this product on the far left, our cognitive energy product, because it has officially gotten my husband completely off of energy drinks. No more energy drinks in the Wyatt home. He only takes this first thing in the morning, and he always comes around like 4, 5 ish, which is usually when he'd have some sort of crash, because hence the energy drinks. And he would say, "Hey, I still feel pretty good." It's always right after he picks up my son from school. Hey, I still feel pretty good. And he keeps reminding me every day because he's almost waiting for it to not work. He's so skeptical by nature and he loves it. But we have collagen, we have hydration drinks. Every flavor is good. So don't worry about picking which one. Plus, we have a variety pack and we have incredible nutrients. Like I said, every single item that we have. I also, sidebar, love that our collagen can go in hot or cold temperature water. Everything that we have here is something that's very, what I call, demonstrable, meaning when people take it, they notice a result pretty quickly. And so that's great for our customers, great for you. And of course, we have a 45-day money back guarantee. So don't worry if you don't love a flavor, if you want to try something new, that's super simple as well. Then we have our skincare. Now, Bellamy actually launched originally with only 4 skincare products. That's how their brand launched. Now we've gone from only 4 SKUs to over 120 in just the 6 years since that brand first launched. And so our skincare is clinical grade. It is very simple. That's a big one for me because I never really was invested in a lot of skincare back in the day. And I just recently this year started to get more disciplined with my skincare, but I can't be this 20 plus 7 steps where I'm trying to remember every little thing. Instead, it's concise, it's simple. And because you start seeing results right away, I keep on wanting to add new things in because the products are so effective. Fast acting is the perfect way to explain it. Our cleanser is probably my favorite because it is a 3-in-1, a mask, a makeup remover, and a cleanser. It takes off a whole face of makeup in seconds. Love that cleanser. And of course, we actually just launched into a K beauty category. Chat in if you know what K beauty stands for. Korean beauty products. I have them on right now. The only thing on my lips is our amazing lip mask. It's been thrown in my purse, or actually, right now, it's in the little basket of my knee scooter because I broke my ankle this past week. But I love it. And like I said, we have a lot of options, but it's very versatile and it's great. Whoever invited you tonight, they'll get with you and talk about what your goals are, what you want. And then we have every resource, all the education, and everything they need to help point you in the right direction. I have to say, something I'm very excited about is this customization because everyone is very different and you might want a specific serum or a specific moisturizer. And instead of having to get multiple options of the same thing, we allow you to customize. So you want to write that down, Glow RX. That is our simple 4-step system where you can switch out whatever serum and moisturizer you decide you want. And this is a great place to start if you know you want to try our skincare but you're not quite sure where to start. This is where you want to start, Glow RX. So make sure you write that down and tell your friend that. Now, the beauty line. Like I said before about not being a huge skincare person, I used to be really into makeup. Back in the day, I used to work at Sephora, did some makeup for weddings even. And then I kind of went through this season that was just like top knot and sweaty look. AKA I have a 4-year-old, so the past few years has looked like that, and I work from home, so you gotta come up with a reason to, get ready for the day. This product line has been a big game changer for me. I find myself wanting to put on makeup, but not because the product is something, just because I want the way that it looks. It's also the process that I go through when I'm applying the makeup, how simple it is, how it has skincare in the makeup. That's huge for me because I don't want to finally start investing in my skincare and then just cover it all up with this toxic stuff. Our makeup has skincare in it. It's very high end. So we're talking pigmented colors, every shade you can think of. I love the inclusivity. Again, I haven't had to turn away anyone based on what shade they need or lack thereof, which a lot of brands struggle with. And I just love how everything we have pairs perfectly with our skincare to continue healing and getting your skin bright and glowing all throughout the day. So just know whether it's a lip liner, an eyeshadow, whatever you want to try, you're going to love it. And we have something for everyone. This is something I'm very excited about. I know, bam, I put some pictures up here up close. These are two of my friends who have been kind of beta testing a brand new product. Let me know in the chat if you guys are on here and you have this mascara. If you're one of the few coveted special people that have your hands on our new Aqua Lash Mascara. This stuff, as you can see on these results, this stuff is not just long lasting, easy to apply. The shape of the brush itself, the way it goes on so even and such a dark color. I have not had a single person try it yet that doesn't love it. That is a big one for me because I'll go through a bunch of drugstore brands of mascaras until I find this one I am loving, and it's coming soon, but I have a little surprise for you guys here, and I'll mention at the end. Okay, now the hair. I got to talk to you guys about something. Of course, it's great to have a high quality shampoo and conditioner. I love the inclusivity of it, how every single type of hair, every type of texture, we thought of it. This company thought of it. It took them years to formulate a high end hair care line that would be to the Bellame standard. So just know we have an option for you. In fact, your friend can even hook you up with like a hair quiz so you know exactly which ones to use. But I have to be honest with you, when I saw that Bellamy had a hair care line that just launched this past year, it was one of the huge magnets that drew me to the brand. Because from a business perspective, when I have an option in my e-commerce store to offer to people in my network, and I know 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt, hopefully, that every single person uses a product like this, that's something you can't recreate for the most part. Not everyone I know in my life uses eyeshadow. Not everyone I know in my life is even going to care about the lip mask. But most people, I mean, unless they're really trying to push me out of their life, are going to at least clean their hair. And so seeing something like that that's a replenishable, consistent ordering item, that really sealed the deal for me. And we do have some products. Our owner teased me the other day about some other products coming in the hair category. Of course, we have I've only been here a month and I've already seen 6 products drop. So this company does not play, and when you have new innovation, new technology, new product launches, etc., you can kind of see where the investment's going and kind of poised for momentum. Now, if you are on here just to try a product, maybe you're going, yeah, Kristen, a little extra income would be great. But to be honest, I'm just on here to check out, to support my friend. That's what I'm going to ask you guys to do. It's okay if you're not looking for an additional income. It's okay if you're not looking for another way to earn online. If you grab the website from your friend who invited you tonight and just go have some fun, go shop, you get all of these incredible perks and savings. And I love my friend Claudia actually just posted this the other day of all the celebrities we follow online and we swipe up and go and grab their things with their codes just because they're using it. Whoever invited you tonight is actually doing this as a way to help supplement and provide for their family. And with the luxury high quality to be able to support a friend and support about small businesses in general is super impactful, especially right now. So you will get free shipping on anything over 125, free shipping even less if you put an option or an item in your subscription. Guys, you have complete control. I'm an Amazon Prime kind of girl. So I'm like, I want my products quick. I want it to be simple and I want to control it on my own. I don't want to be having some sort of surprise thing show up or anything like that. So I love that Bellamy is the same. It's a simple e-commerce store you shop on, your friend's boutique. You'll see how simple it is, but most importantly, you get to control. You can also save 20% on your first order as a customer by subscribing to our texting. That's it. Just get text messages from Bellamy, boom, 20%. You even get 10% additional off if you subscribe, even birthday savings. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that was like an exciting thing for me because I'm all about birthday perks over here. But this is what you need to know is you can save 30% off your first order. Go grab whatever you want, support your friend, and I know it would mean a lot to them. But let me talk to the rest of you. Let me talk to those of you guys who are actually on here maybe needing a little bit of wiggle room in your finances, whatever your situation may be. Like I said, I've got a friend who I always use her as an example because she's an ER nurse. She works all through the night, but she is also a single mother. And for her, she obviously can't not work. She needs to, but her job right now with her current living situation is not cutting it. And so, unfortunately, she needs a little bit of extra. And I'm not even talking about putting money in savings and birthday parties and getting her son in soccer or any of that. I'm talking just her bills, just her expenses monthly. Her own personal job that she's working her butt off to do is not even cutting it for that. And so the amount of stress and anxiety she's feeling over her finances is astronomical right now. And for her to be able to partner with our brand for free, no less, and be able to spend little tiny pockets of her day while the kids are napping, while she's in the bath, while she's running around doing her thing, it has been a game changer for her. Because the only other option she would have, you guys, is to get another job where she's spending more time away from her kids, going to DoorDash, delivering groceries, all the different options out there. She just doesn't want to have to sacrifice that time with her babies. And it's so important. That's a huge value of hers. And so this has kind of swept in at the perfect time. That is why I want to talk to you guys about Omni. Omni marketing is kind of this new pioneered way that our owners have launched and released just a couple years ago when they started to notice a pivot that was needed in the online space. And so, something you can count on here at Bellamy is that there's never any fees. And when I say never any fees, I mean never any fees, like on anything. There is no sign up fee. There's no monthly fee. There's no website fee. There's no renewal fees. There's no hidden fees. There's not even that weird pesky fee with some online brands where you actually have to pay a couple dollars just to transfer your own money into your bank account. That's a real thing. If you didn't know, that's a real thing. We do not have that. Our company owns their own tech. And so they are able to have complete ownership and flexibility from the way that we provide tools and what we decide to charge for and not charge for. And so our owners looking at the economy, we're like, forget it. We're not charging them for anything. In fact, I loved it with the first time I ever heard Melissa say, we want to help our brand partners make money, not make money off of them. And I was like, huh, why haven't I thought of that, you genius, you know? And so they hook you up. You've got your first full 90 days of onboarding through text message. They even have lead generation and digital tools that are easy to track available to you for free. There are professional photos of all products dropped every single month for you to use, even custom posts, captions, you name it. It's almost more than you would even need. And it's all for free, even if you had never even made a purchase yourself, let alone the fact that there are zero handcuffs. So there are no brand restrictions ever, no golden handcuffs. You get to be a part of whatever brands you want to be a part of. And we hope that you will also be a part of Bellamy, even if it's something you're adding into your suite of products. Now, this was one of my favorite parts, so I could not go without saying this. I love to travel, but I will be honest, when I was in that position financially with my husband where I didn't even know if I was going to see my kid walk for the first time, no, ma'am, I was not thinking about this dream trip that I would love to take to Dublin, Ireland. If anything, I was just thinking, how are we going to afford Christmas presents? And so, looking at this now, the fact that this company offers five, that's not a typo, five incentive trips that you can earn. And no, 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 they are not just for the top, top, top leaders that who even knows who they are. They are for every single person, even if you're not building a team, you don't have to recruit, you don't have to do anything like that. You can just share our products, sell, and earn these trips. In fact, our some of our leaders are currently in Singapore having literally the trip of a lifetime, staying at the hotel that was in that movie Crazy Rich Asians, which by the way is a dream hotel for me. I texted our owner, I was like, dang it, I really should have joined you guys last year because this trip is amazing. But look at this. I mean, just sitting on this call, looking at some of these people on, so many of them already have points and have earned many of these trips to Mexico, to Ireland, to California. In fact, our annual convention that we have, where we all come together, we get training, we learn, there's product launches. It's a great kind of business investment. Our owners have realized, well, let's just let people earn it. You actually can earn even your travel to come to our conference, to our convention. I've never heard of a company in the online space doing that. But again, it just kind of shows that our owners have a true pulse on where things are at in the world right now. Okay, so I know this is a lot of information. Here's what we're going to do. I want you, right when we get off of here, your friend who invited you is going to reach out, obviously, touch base, and feel free to message them first. You don't have to wait for them. They're just going to kind of go through and make sure to touch base with all of you guys who are on. And I want you to kind of share your goals with them from a product perspective. If you are needing to make a little bit of extra income, kind of share where you're at. And then you are going to be able to save up to 56% on your order. I'll show you which package I recommend that I personally got and that most people start with. You also can set up that Glow RX, the custom 4-step system for your skincare. If you put that in your subscription, you automatically get a free body scrub. So that's exciting. That ends soon. But in addition to that, if you enroll as a brand partner, anything over $99 that's in your initial order, which I'll show you in a second, my recommendation, you will automatically get, and tonight is the last night, by the way. So tonight at midnight, this closes, you will get a free mascara. Our new mascara that's not even out yet. That's why only a few of you coveted people have it. Our new mascara you will get for free. And then you're going to plug into our system. We have an entire Omni Impact run we're all doing together to help people make an income before Christmas hits. And in fact, our Quick Start program allows you to make over $5,000 extra in your first 3 months. Imagine what that could look like at the end of January, at the end of February. Not just the fact that you've made an additional 5,000, but maybe you're telling your spouse that you guys are headed to Mexico too. Not too shabby. So this is the kit that I recommend. All of our new people start with this pack. As you can see, this is why it's only $349, but you're getting over $900 worth of product. So it's 13 full-size products, plus they give you samples of the skincare so you can let people try it. And look at the very, very bottom, number 15. $100 product credit also. So not only, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, girl math, that means this pack is only $249 because $349, but it comes with $100 for free. So you get something from all these different categories plus samples. And now you have this $100 so that as we start dropping products, especially as we get closer to Black Friday, you can actually use those product credits instead of having to order more because you're going to be set for a little bit. So that is the best deal we have. And as you can see, why most people choose to start with this. But like I said, wherever you decide to fit in, that's the beauty of Bellame, is it's for the everyday entrepreneur, someone just like me, circa 2016, that just would like to have a little bit of extra wiggle room, because having a little extra money usually means you have a little bit of extra time. And if you can get a little bit more of that flexibility and not have to miss out on moments, that was what was most important to me. I never imagined that it would turn into what it's turned into. So thank you guys so much for being on, for taking time out, and for supporting your friend. They will reach out to you after this, so get with them. We'll get you your free mascara. We'll get you your free body scrub. But most importantly, we'll get you plugged in with our team, get you onboarded, taken care of. Our community is incredible. You're not in this alone. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to be good at anything. As you can see, your friend who invited you tonight, hasn't had to do a whole lot during this entire Zoom, have they? Right? So if you can do what they've done, then you can do this. So thank you guys so much for being on, and I cannot wait to welcome so many of you guys into our community in the next coming days. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.